Okay, we're going to talk about Louie. So I'm going to go through his scorecard here, and then you'll be able to see what you're watching for in the evaluation video, but to kind of see how I decided on these. So the first two things I'm looking for in the beginning is confidence level and assertiveness. So the confidence, I'm looking when I pop him into the pen, what does he do in a new environment, new obstacles and new items? He kind of explores. Is his tail down? Is his tail up? And you'll notice his tail is up. He checks everything out. He checks out the plastic. He checks out the tunnel. He's kind of going at his own pace. So I give him a medium for confidence. I think he's going to be happy to try out new situations, and he's going to be up for the challenge. Assertiveness. So when I sit into the pen, how quickly does he seek me out? Is he respectful of my personal space, or does he jump up to my face and offer me kisses? And, is he in my space? So you'll see that he kind of politely sits in front of me, but he definitely notices me and wants to be around. So he's very happy to be with his people. And so we're also looking at that as human focus at the bottom there too. Does he seek out human affection? And again, middle of the road. I think he was very happy. He checked in with me multiple times throughout the test to see what I was up to. Motivation level, workability, trainability. Is he going to want to keep training with me? How interested is he going to be in working for me? And so he was up for the task. Every time I asked him to do something, he would try it out, and he was also easily distracted by toys. So I think he's going to have a great workability. I think he's going to be fun to train, and I think he'll be pretty easy in that regard too. Nerve strength and resiliency. Does he get stressed easily? Again, he didn't startle much. He didn't have much reaction to new situations. Very middle of the road. Touch tolerance. He really enjoyed our little puppy massage. He kind of melted in, and you can see that he throws his head over my elbow. He was really quite sweet. So keep that up. I really encourage all my families to continue with their puppy massage. 10-step. You're going to cover their eyes, and they're going to pull on their ears. Continue that, because he's going to need it at the vet. He's going to need it at the groomers. He's going to need it with kids. Energy level. He was more like the low end of medium, but we kind of got to pick one or the other. So I put him at a lower energy. You see that he sits a few times throughout the test, and then he tries something new, and then he has another little sit and a think about it. So I think he's going to be a pretty mellow, easygoing guy. Sound and sight sensitivity. So he scored a low here. So what we're looking for is, does he notice loud sounds? And does he recover? And does he notice really big sudden movements? So for the sound, I had that shaker, and I kind of shake it really loud to see if he notices. And he really didn't notice at all. He just kind of kept about his business. He didn't really turn. Sight sensitivity. I pop the tunnel really suddenly and to see if he startles or if he notices. And again, he really didn't notice. So I think he's going to be really tolerant if there's kids in his life. Prey drive. He had a low prey drive. He kind of played with his toys, and he was kind of interested. But he wasn't like chasing it like crazy. So I think it's going to be, I think he's going to be a really easygoing fella. Human focus, medium. He kept checking in with me, and he did notice I was there. Tender-hearted. So you'll notice that I kind of throw a tantrum, and I'm crying on the floor, and I want to see if he notices. And he does. He came and he was like very concerned for me, and then he kind of like snuggled in, and he's kind of sat there till he knew I was okay. So I definitely think he's going to be the guy that notices when you're having a bad day. He's going to notice when you're sick, and he's going to want to be by your side. Dog friendliness. So I was checking a few things with him. So here we look and see how he approaches the stuffy. Does he notice the stuffy? And they very quickly realize it's not a real dog. So it's not a great test. But he noticed, and does he approach the mouth or the bum? Because that's how dogs say hello. Or does he kind of like roll over in a submissive pose? And he definitely went right for the dog's mouth. He was looking for him a few times throughout the test. So I definitely think that he's going to enjoy the company of other dogs. And then at the end, I also let Kiva in. And he definitely went right for her mouth. He was happy to see her. And then he was also okay to be on other spots by himself. And then he went back to seek her out again. So I do think he's going to enjoy the company of other dogs. So he'll do well in a dog house as well. But yeah, if you have any questions about Louie, let me know. I think he's going to be a really easygoing, well-rounded kind of guy, and I think he will be very easy to socialize and fit into a lot of different households.